my consistency and my accuracy, as you can see on film, I was completed 69% of my passes. So I could continue to be accurate and get the playmakers the ball. That's the main goal.
You mentioned that Peyton has kind of helped mentor you. Has that been kind of a consistent message?
Anything that I ever, when I ask him, he's gonna, give me a great answer. He always does. He's a great football mind, a great person as well. So I remember asking him and Eli, what are some steps that you took to, get your teammates to have that same hunger and drive as you do for the love of the process. They gave me some great answers. I won't give the secret sauce out, but they gave me some great answers, and I applied those, and it helped us out this season. Yes, I did. Yeah, it'd be huge. Learning from Dak, who's a great quarterback, and watching him for a very long time. Love a lot of the things that he does, in his game. But that cerebral side is huge. And, like I said, I want to be a sponge when I come in. I want to learn from any and everybody however I can.
When do you expect to be healthy?
I expect to be healthy 100% around camp time.
So, have you met with the team?
Huge. I spend countless hours, in the facility or at home. Me and my roommate Joe Milton spend a lot of time watching film. I spend a lot of time watching film with coaches, by myself. My preparation is ridiculous. If I sat here and told you my whole weekly process, we ran out of time. But I'm a huge advocate on preparation. I want to be prepared for any and every situation.
Have you met with that? You'll be throwing, I think, stationary next week.
Yeah.
Is there much that you can do for a team for the draft?
There probably is, but I wouldn't want to take a chance. I would rather my knee be 100%, where I want it to be, so that I can have a long career.
Have you met with the Seahawks?
Yeah, spent some time with them. Great organization, great people, great football minds. We really just got a get to know me type of situation, and talked a little ball, but it was a great process.
Hendon.
Yeah, he was at Tennessee, and spent a lot of time with him. He was telling me about his quarterback days at Auburn, and he's a great guy. And a great football mind as well. He implemented a lot of good plays for us at Tennessee that worked in our favor.
Hendon.
Yeah, it'd be cool. It's a cool pipeline. I have a communication with every one of those guys. I had dinner with Alontae Taylor last week. He came out to California and he was working out, so I came up and had dinner with him. We talked about some of the things that he encounters down in New Orleans.
Hendon, have you met with the Seahawks, and what would it mean to you to learn from Geno Smith, considering the adversity he overcame to become a Pro Bowler?
Yeah, no, I haven't met with him here at the Combine, and I think that'll be huge. Just to see, how he has progressed through his career is amazing. You never can stay the same. You're either going to get better or you're going to get worse. And he's made it clear that he's much better. And I want to continue to excel through my career exactly how he did.
Have you met?
That 2021 defense from Georgia was pretty dominant. I remember talking about Nakobe Dean. He was getting sideline to sideline. He was tough, and then Trayvon Walker, he's a monster as well.
Have you met the Falcons yet? No. Have you met with the team?
Yeah. I can't help that defenders can't guard my receivers. So my job is to get them the ball. And yeah. Okay, yeah. So a lot of these questions about one-sided reads and stuff, we have pure progression routes. It's not my fault. My first read is getting open, but we have pre-snap looks, one high, two high, which side, double footwork combo. We have pure progression with an alert, with an option. So any of these questions, they're cool and all, but if you really dig into our offense and actually watch the film, then you would understand. It's elevated to a whole other level, and how fast that we're going. I have to process a lot of information at the same time and communicate with everyone. So.
Have you met with the Tampa? Some media folks asking questions about that. What's the reception of NFL scouts and NFL personnel?
Yeah, they want to know, what we do. So, really breaking that down to them and communicating what responsibilities I have at the line of scrimmage, changing protections, being very vocal, talking in the huddle sometimes. Also going under center. We went under center a lot this year. I even threw a pass from under center this year. So just being able to go in there and talk balls, which I love to do, and show how cerebral I am, has been great. Say it again. No. How fast I'm recovering, I really need to slow myself down some, but I'm excited to get back to a better me, much better than what I've been playing.
Are there any other maybe quarterbacks or other position players who have had similar experiences to yours, and you kind of maybe look at as an inspiration? Maybe,
yeah, always my big bro Keenan Allen. I grew up around Keenan. My dad used to train him, and when he was in high school, him and his brother and his cousin Maurice Harris, and just him reaching out to me, telling me, hey, it's gonna be all right. Just keep your head up. Also, Alvin Kamara hit me up. That's big bro as well. Just going through, just different things on how to keep my mental, where it needs to be.
You brought up Jalen and Cedric getting open so much. Just what makes them so tough to cover? Why are they always open?
Like I said, we play with a chip on our shoulder at Tennessee. So, we get a lot of disrespect. So we want to make it clear that we're going to come out and dominate day in and day out. And, the work that we put in has shown. They catch countless amounts of jugs throughout the week. I'll probably say maybe 3,000 balls a week. And that's just jugs alone. That's not catching with me and Joe, which we're throwing 3 times a week at the least. So just continuing to gel and continuing to have that chemistry and the work that they put in, it showed on film, and it showed this past year in our season.
What does it mean to score 52 against Alabama, and how does that change that rivalry moving forward?
I thought we were going to score a little bit more the way we started. Had a couple of mishaps, gave them a free touchdown down close in the, in their end zone. I fumbled the ball, so they scored. But I really just wanted to win the ball game. That's what I'm here to do. Keep every moment the same. It might be a big game, but every game we're going to approach it the same way, whether we're playing the best team in the nation or the worst team in the nation. And it was also my father's birthday, so I had to get my dad a win for his birthday.
Speaking of your father, what was it?
No, I have just an informal meeting, not a formal.
Have you met with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers yet?
Yes, I have.
Hendon, speaking of your father, what was it like to grow up the son of the great Alan Hooker?
I got a lot of those questions. You can be better than your father when you get older. From a young age, and I always told him, I'm gonna be way better than my dad. But we're still a very competitive family. My little brother coming up, we still have a quarterback competition, all the time. Whenever I go back home, accuracy competitions, and really competitive family. My mom and sister, if they could play quarterback, they play as well.
So how long did it take you to finally beat him?
It didn't take too long. I threw 6 touchdowns. We go by touchdowns, so how many touchdowns you throw in the game? I threw 6 touchdowns my junior year in round 1 that game, so 7 touchdowns. My brother threw 7 in round 1 game, so now he holds the record. And now he has to beat my record in college, which is 5. So, yeah.
How important was that Alabama win to you, your team, your program?
Yeah, it was huge, for not just us, but for the community, for Knoxville, for Vol Nation, just to let everybody know that we're back. And back and better than ever, for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do this year coming up with Joe at the Realm, and they got some pieces, so I'm excited. Yeah, myself, I have to slow myself down a little bit, but Doc is telling me, he's very proud of how hard I've worked to get my quad strength and quad girth back to where it is now, especially from where it started. I went from being on crutches for 6 weeks to walking the next week that I got off my crutches to being able to do one leg sit to stands. So I'm excited to really get back to putting a lot of weight on my lower body. I'm really top heavy right now, so when I can finally put that weight back on my lower body, I can get to where I want to be weight wise. Especially today, I was 219. That's usually my regular weight if I wasn't working out or doing anything crazy. So. Yeah, I met with him already. Was that formal or? Yeah, formal. Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're a football mind, you see something working, you're gonna immediately click like, hey, how do you do this? So everybody's just intrigued on how we run our offense. and it's a cool thing. If you ever are in our offense, then you're gonna love it. I tell them how we do certain things, and it's effective in what we do. Could it translate to the NFL? Some of it can. So yeah.
Hendon.
Say it again. Super excited. That's my right-hand man. So we talked about that moment, for a very long time, from 2021 when he was a starter. I communicated to him, hey, it doesn't matter who's in there. Let's just make sure we win ball games. And that's how we just became such close friends and such great competitors as well. Day in and day out, me and Joe push each other to be better.
As a former Tennessee Volunteer quarterback, do you have a relationship with Peyton at all? And have you talked about him about this whole process?
Yeah, Peyton's one of my mentors. I talk to him before and after every game. He is, just extremely cerebral on the football side and great guy as well. Whether that comes from leadership advice to football advice. First and foremost, got to make a connection with everyone in the building, gain that trust, and show my personality and my character. They know any of my teammates that I've played with and any of my friends. They know that they can come to me for any and everything, no matter when it is. So gaining that trust first before the ball is even rolled out was something that I made an emphasis on. Whether we're running sprints or something, I'm just encouraging guys to actually moving to that lead from the front. And like I said, making those connections, making sure that I know how to communicate with this guy differently from this guy. So, yeah.
Can you talk about your character a little bit, like obviously intense on the field, but in the locker room, are you the funny guy? Are you the guy that gives all the advice?
I'm all of the above. Anything. If you need anything from me, they can come to me. I'm a great friend, and I think that translates to just being a great teammate. Many times throughout the season, we're joking and laughing, but when it's time to get down to business, they know I mean business, and that's something that's helped us. Just from a leadership standpoint, the whole leadership council and the whole captain's committee at Tennessee, has made a huge emphasis on leading from the player side. Something fast. He's flash, so I'm excited to see him go out there and turn that speed on and just have fun. I told him just have fun, relax, and run your race.
Cedric said earlier today that Tennessee's wide receiver U. Do you agree?
I agree, and QBU.
Hendon, what's your favorite gospel song?
I'm gonna have to go. Ooh, that's a tough one. I have so many, man. I have my gospel playlist before every game. I have to go Kiki Shear, Indescribable. It's my favorite.
Would you consider yourself a sneakerhead?
Yeah, of course.
I've been doing my whole life until very recently.
Okay.
Which would be my first pair of Jordans?
First pair of Jordans. I think you should keep it simple. If you can get your hands on something, the sneaker market these days are ridiculous. I've been a sneakerhead since 7th grade, and to see J's go up to $700 is absurd, and to see Dunks go up from $100 when they released to $400 is absurd. So get something simple to start off. Let me see. I think those Cool Grays, you can never go wrong with Cool Grays, and they just re-released, so I know they're somewhere. Somebody has them in stock somewhere. Yes,
Time for one more last question. Anybody?
No, I have one last one.
Go ahead. Last question.
So, gotta have it. 3rd and 8, extended red zone, and it's against cover 3. What's your favorite?
I'm probably going to go some type of wide over concept, starting from the boundary read, keying that single side safety, see if I can get, kind of a one-on-one matchup, or just something simple to the boundary, getting my eyes from there to the wide over to something freaky outside, maybe a double move, to the flat.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.